Hi, greetings, beloved. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fantastic. I'm great.
I really wanted to get to you in person because I have a gift for you, so I'll probably have to mail it to you
Oh,
somehow.
that is so beautiful. That is so wonderful. Thank you so much. Gifts
You're
gifts
welcome.
gifts are highly appreciated. I will accept them. Gifts of any kind, gifts of any kinds are very recommendable. Nah, let me stop.
Oh.
Thank you so
No, I
much.
just thought it would look beautiful on you. I bought it when I went on vacation about a
Mm.
year or two ago, and I never used it. I was like, I don't know who I can give this to as a gift. And then
Mm.
I said, you know what, I'll take it for you. And I was like, oh, I'm not going to meet her today, so
Mm.
I'll mail it for sure.
Mm. Okay. Well, thank you so much. And again, everything happens by divine appointment. Perhaps in the near
Oh yeah.
future. In the near future, perhaps we will be able to get with each other or get together or meet each other in some random spot. Who knows? This is New York City, so you run into people,
Absolutely.
and I'm everywhere, so it is what it is. But I thank you for reaching out to me. I thank you for contacting me, as I am more than willing to further assist you. Have you ever received the
Thank you.
reading before? Should I explain to you?
No, I actually I had one done a few days ago with cards.
Mm.
What had happened, I had scheduled that, and then Talik Mata introduced me to you. She was like, "Oh,
Oh.
okay, no, you gotta get one from this lady," and I'm like,
Ah.
"Okay, well, I'm definitely gonna get one, based on her recommendation."
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Was you sitting in on the last session with.
No,
Oh.
no, no.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Oh,
okay.
with my girlfriend?
Yeah.
With my girlfriend just now?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were here. We weren't listening, but we were here. We were
Oh.
here with her.
Oh, okay. Great, great, great. So that's a
Yeah,
beautiful.
she's still coming down from cloud 20 right now.
Hey, it bees like that sometimes, It be
Yeah,
it
yeah.
most of the time it bees like that. So, in any event, I was just asking before we get into our session. Um,
Okay.
I just wanted to, and I feel it. I feel a lot of excitement and a lot of energy coming from you too, which is a good thing. But I
Okay.
just wanted to ask you if you ever received a reading so that I can explain. Should I explain to you how I conduct sessions? Are you familiar? Should I just go straight in? How?
Just go straight in, because I've listened to one of yours on YouTube, so I kind of get the picture.
Okay. Oh, okay. Give me 1 second. Let me. Ooh, all right. Okay, the first thing that's coming up with you, my love, is the central nervous system. Do you get irritated quickly?
Yes.
Short tempered, short nerves? Um
Yeah.
like fidgety sometimes, is like, okay, impatient is what they're saying. Tell her she's very impatient. Well, the
Sometimes, yes, I am.
okay, and that's okay. That's okay, because guess what? Once you understand and you know what's happening with yourself, you can now change it. But one thing for sure, my love, I'm going to tell you one thing. Your spirit guides is going to begin to tell me things about you that happened in the past, present, and future, because they want to familiarize me with who you are. So they're going to say, listen, this is who she is, and this is what's happening with her, and this is what she should do to help herself. So the first thing that's coming
Okay.
up with you is the central nervous system. Do you get back pains? Because I'm seeing them holding.
I've been getting them recently, yes.
Okay, so then that's dealing with stress. The reason why you are receiving these back pains is due to stress, and they're also saying that it's due to insufficient oxygen within the blood. So what you want to do is you want to get on with some green juice. I'm not sure what's your level of healthiness or consciousness in that sense. But they're saying tell her the green juice, tell her the green juice, tell her she should begin to detox from time to time, even if you know, slowly but surely, even if you drink green juice at least twice a week or whatnot, just something to give your oxygen, your cells a bit more oxygen to feed to feed your cells so that it can elevate, or rather operate on its optimum level. Because the back pain, and the central nervous system is coming up with you, and they're relating it to stress and dieting too. So I'm not even sure if you are emotionally eating right now, where you eating things that you normally don't eat, or you're eating a lot of sweet, or it's eating a lot of sweets. Okay, fine. So there's a lot of sweets. So then in addition to you having this green juice, you should begin to rather reduce the amount of sweets that you are eating, because it's coming up and it's affecting your aura field, and it's affecting it's affecting the central nervous system. And they saying we want her to be bright, we want her to be elevated, we want her to be happy, so she needs to stop with the nonsense. Damn, it feels like this is a family. It must be a family member then speaking to me like that. Like
my dad.
Your father did pass away, right? I felt like it was your grandfather.
Yeah, it's probably my dad, because he was very, very adamant on health with me. Your grandfather. Why I keep calling him your grandfather? Because he feels like your grandfather. Your father passed away at an old age? No.
How old did he pass away?
He was about 60, in his mid-60s, I think.
Yeah, that's not old at all. But he looks older. He looks a little older in his age. He has white hair. Now the way he's presenting himself, he has white hair. You know, like an older man type of thing. You know, you can definitely tell that he's an older man, but he's not old at all. He's just an older man. But this is what he's saying to you, in a sense where, listen, tell her she needs to stop with this thing and get with the program. So if you already identifying this spirit, that's good. He wants you to calm yourself down in any situation, and take control of your actions and your feelings. And again, this is a situation where he's saying, listen, stop allowing other people in other situations to control the way you feel, as if you're not a strong woman, as if you did you grow up with your mom?
Yes.
Both parents?
Both parents to a certain point, and then it was just my mom.
Oh, okay. Okay, because I'm feeling like the way he's talking to me with you is at a point where you had to take responsibility for something which changed your life, which made you a stronger person. You know how if somebody rather passed away, or if something happens to a family member where now you have to, you know, buckle up your pants, or rather put on the responsible hat, which, you know, now is like, listen, or rather when you have a child, when you have children, it's like, listen, I can't do certain things that I want to do anymore, and you take full responsibility for the actions, so he's basically like, listen, it's not like she never been in a situation where she had to take responsibility for certain things in her life. So I don't know why you are allowing certain situations to take control of your feelings. Let me tell you something, my love. To the extent that you allow your feelings to take control of you, you're done. You're done. It's over, because your feelings can make you go down, or your feelings can make you go up. Okay? So you make the decision. Do you want to live happily? Do you want to look at, or rather perceive thing in a happy light, or do you want to perceive thing in a bad light? It's all up to you. It's all up to you in terms of how you want to perceive certain situations that you come across. Do you have a daughter?
Okay. No.
I see a baby here.
I have a son, newborn, yeah.
Oh, the newborn. Your father is holding the baby. Oh, your father is holding the baby. He's just holding a baby and he's just rocking the baby from side to side. He's just rocking the baby, holding the baby from side to side. What is your father's sign? He's a very nurturing man.
He's a Taurus.
Opposite Scorpio. There you go. Opposite Scorpio. There you go. Scorpions are very nurturing, very loving people. One of my close friends, let me tell you, believe it or not, when I go through certain things in my life, I call my Scorpion friend and she brings me back to reality, you know.
Wow.
Yeah, because they're the max of a lot of things, you know. They're the max, like they're the max of loving, they're the max of giving, they're the max of trusting. But if you cross them, that's where the problem begins. So you're and they're very spiritual people as well. Very intuitive. Yeah, it's part of a water sign, which I pick up with you as well. The intuition and the spirituality by nature, but you have to get into it by releasing all of the stress, or rather all of the anxiety that you hold with you. So in order for you to reach that divine self in you, or not, in order for you to, you know, to have control and have balance, you have to tap into the soul. You have to tap into the spirit. And again, you stop eating this junk food, because it's not gonna serve you any good. All you're gonna do is destroy yourself even more. And this is how they talking to me, so don't take it, you know, like don't take, because this is how they're saying this to me. Listen, tell her to do this, tell her to do that, because it's one thing about food. When we go through certain things in life, we have the option to what is known as emotional eating, where we eat certain foods just to mask what we're going through, or you can choose to eat a little bit more healthier and help you to gain that balance, or help you to get a little stronger mentally, physically, and spiritually. So that's where I'm feeling at with you as well, in terms of your food choices that you make. That also helps with this whole central nervous system and this whole like dark cloud thing coming up with you, or rather emotional imbalance coming up with you. The food is also playing an aspect of your life. I mean, of this reality. What is your sign, my love?
Leo.
Oh, that's why you're very passionate. You snap. Yeah, Leos snap. No, Leos snap. Leos it's not too many times with them. It's really not too many times with Leo. What is Leo's opposite sign? Leo is the 8th sign, so is that Aquarius? No, is it? 10, 6 is, oh, actually it is Aquarius, the humanitarians. Oh, the people that loves other people. Yeah, that's who she is. Oh, that's what they're saying. They're saying that's who she is. She loves other people. She wants to help people, but she has to help herself. So in any situation, my love, stop sacrificing stop sacrificing yourself for other people. Every time people come to you for something, or every time people come to you for help, it's okay to say no. I've been saying this to my clients for the past week. I've been getting clients such as yourself that are sacrificing themselves a little bit too much, and now feeling fulfilled, or rather now feeling drained. And the reason why they're feeling drained is because they're always out there, wanting to help people, wanting to do this. You're burning yourself out. You're burning yourself out completely. So get back into what they're saying is get back into yourself, get back into chanting and mantra. Are you singing?
I do sometimes in the temple.
Oh, oh yeah, right, the temple. What oh yeah, okay, yeah. Well, that is therapeutic to you. That is definitely therapeutic to you. And what they're saying is the deities do hear you. Because I do see, you deal with Krishna, right?
Yeah.
Krishna is here. But Krishna is here in the dark form, because there's 2 forms of Krishna. Krishna is here in the dark form. And your blessings will be given to you. Do you do a lot of offerings?
Not as much as I used to before.
Oh, you used to before. Okay, and that's fine. Like I said, your spirit guide is going to show me things about you from the past, present, and future. So that's okay. So the offerings that you have, and again, understanding the spirit realm thing, you get your blessings when it's your time to give blessings. The main fact that you was given offerings, that when you was given offerings, you was planting your seeds. You planted the seeds. Now when the seeds grow, that's when you get your blessings. So in any event, when you was planted the seeds at that time, you might have not needed anything, in return, or might have not needed help or blessings. Now, how I'm feeling with you, and just the mind going like 1,000 miles per hour, now is the time where you need your universal blessings, is what they're saying, and you will receive the blessings due to the offerings that you gave these deities back when you gave these deities. And that's a beautiful thing. I'm seeing for some reason they're showing me this number 2007, the year 2007. I'm not sure what happened to you in that time. And 2007 equals the number 9. Are you familiar with what happened to you within that year? Have you been married, my love? Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes. What was you saying? I didn't hear you.
No, I said I'm married now, and I was married before.
Oh, okay. You was married before. Okay, so then, yeah.
And 2007 is when I moved to the U.S.
Oh, so that's where the change. Yeah. Oh, okay. So that was a big part of your life. That was a big part. Yeah, okay. That was a big part of your life. Yeah, they're just telling me 2007. Talk to her about that. Again, they're just telling me things that happened to you in the past, present, future, because they're trying to familiarize me with you. So there's going to be a lot of different things that's coming up with you in that situation. What happened with the old marriage? I don't like.
It didn't work out. I just left.
Yeah,
he wasn't. Yeah.
He wasn't good for you. Definitely not. No. He's a stealer. He's a steal.
Yeah.
You know a bloodsucker.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm picking up on, and I feel like this guy goes and do ritualistic things. I don't know if you're aware of it or not, but I'm talking about.
I wasn't.
Oh, you don't feel weak when you used to be around him?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
oh, now we talking, right? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, now it makes sense. And it's so funny because I was making, I was 23 then, and I was making all these plans, and I can remember, a voice saying, this is not your home, and you won't be here by the end of the year. Like, as clear as day as I'm talking to you. And I'm like, I was smoking weed or whatever, and like, oh, shoot, I'm really high. But it's crystal clear. That's what the voice said. And by October that year, I was gone.
Yeah, the spirit had to move you out. The spirit had to move you out because he's a bloodsucker. He wasn't for you, and I don't know. Perhaps it was because you was young, you was attractive, you wanted to be in a relationship. When we're young, we do childish things, or we do immature things. So you got with him because you felt like he was the one, but you learned a very valuable lesson by dealing with somebody such as himself. Because he himself is I'm picking, and it's interesting that I'm picking up on him because he's not even relevant to your life right now, but perhaps because, again, I'm dealing with the spirit, so I'm speaking to your spirit, and I'm giving you spiritual advice in terms of him and your spirit. Have you ever cleansed yourself from that relationship?
No.
Yeah. Girlfriend. Where is he from?
He's from Barbados.
Oh.
That's where I'm originally from.
Oh, he was from Barbados. Yeah, was he part of a Yoruba or something? What was his? Do you know?
His children. He had two, a boy and a girl, and their mother. I think her family was involved with some Shango Baptist something like that religion.
Yeah. That's I'm picking up Yoruba with him too. Yeah. Well, if he's having children with this woman, then it's gonna affect him too. Whatever she does. See, that's why we gotta really, really be careful with who we have sex with and who we deal with, because people's partners and people's family members, if they do something to the person, it also goes to the one that their loved ones as well. So,
a transfer energy.
Exactly, a transfer energy, and but again, you was at a very young age, so it's not really your fault because you're now learning from it. But the main reason why I'm picking it up is because spiritually, I still feel an effect with you from this guy. So, and it may be, and that's why I asked you, have you ever cleansed yourself from his relationship or his energy? And you said no. So if you never cleansed yourself from him, then that's the reason why I'm picking up on it. Because he's sneaky. And I don't even know why. Well, I perhaps do know why. People that sneaky are liars, and they have things to hide, and they don't tell they don't show their true identity. That's who he are. Yeah, but you really didn't know him. He was older than you.
Yes, he was. When we got married, I was 23, and he was 38.
Definitely, girlfriend, girlfriend, sister to sister. Sister to sister. This nigga here. No. And you know what's interesting? He probably thought that you was gonna come back too. I'm looking at him.
Yes, he did.
He probably thought you was gonna come back too. Shoot, he's I would definitely clear myself from him, from his aura from time to time, or every full moon is what they're saying. If you want to take advantage of a clearing bath on my site, do so. And you can do this on a clear moon, and it's only to get rid of his energy and only to get rid of what he might have possibly did to you, because I'm feeling like there's some type of stagnation, and it's not perhaps what he did to you, but because you were involved with him and people do things to him and he's involved with other people, and it's just like a long fucking list of people and him. And you know, it's like you gotta remove his energy, and you gotta remove what might have been caused to you. You understand what I'm saying? Because he's not really living a righteous life. He's not living a righteous life. And now they're saying, okay, well, now forget him. Now let's get to this new guy, this new husband that you're dealing with. Give me a second. Let me does he come from a big family or small?
It's a pretty, you can say it's a medium to big family, yeah. Yes, he has a few siblings. Yeah.
How's his mother?
She's already left her body. She already passed.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I said, how's his mother? Yeah. Give me a second.
Sure.
She wants everyone to take care of each other, okay? She wants everybody, she's like, listen, I want everyone to take care of each other. I want everyone to respect each other. I want everyone to respect each other's views. I just want everyone to get along. So I don't know if it's a lot of battle or bickering that goes on in the family. I'm talking about your husband's family, not you.
Yeah. There are a lot of incidents. They're not talking to each other. You know, yeah. It's a lot. It was a rift after she passed.
So then that's why she's saying that. Okay. Yeah. So she wow. Okay. Well, again, this is a situation. You're getting this reading, so you're getting this confirmation, so you can be clear and you can have a heads up on what's happening. The mother wants everybody to be good. The mother wants everyone to get along. The mother just wants unity and peace and love. So if that's not, and it's going to take a while for them to get to that point, because again, when you're dealing with a lot of black folks, it's hard. It's hard to get everybody on the right path. It's hard for everyone to be, to see things equally because of ego. Oh, this person this, oh, this person, oh, he's not supposed to do this, oh, she thinks she did this, that.
Right.
It's too much of the nonsense. But if the ego was to let go of itself, then they can come into unity and divine purpose. And yeah,
right.
then she's saying, listen, tell them to stop being greedy. Like, I don't know hey, on the physical realm, people are greedy. But her wishes, my love, and I'm only telling you to say, the only thing that you can do is to communicate with your husband and ask your husband to make peace with his siblings. That's what you can do for her. You get what I'm saying? Because you cannot have control over the other people, over the other family members, but you can have control over your husband. So in any situation with you, being that you're getting this reading and she's coming through telling me to tell everyone to have peace, and she wants everybody to calm down, you should try to talk to your husband. I don't know how open he is to readings or spirituality or whatever, but
no, he's very spiritual. He's also a devotee.
Okay.
So he's very open to spirituality. I'm not sure how he would feel about a reading, but
yeah,
he's very, very open to spirituality.
And that's okay. Well, then shoot, tell him you had a dream. that's how I get my clients to tell their family members certain things. I'd be like, listen, tell your loved one, tell this person you had a dream. Look, you had a dream that your mother came through and she said, listen, tell everyone to be at peace and to make peace with each other and everyone to calm down. Stop being greedy.
Okay.
That's what she's saying.
Okay.
Stop being greedy.
Okay.
She wants everyone to get along. And I mean, come on. I mean, it really does. It doesn't make sense. I mean, it really doesn't. It really, really, really doesn't make sense. So your mother-in-law wishes are for her children to get along, basically, to get along. Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so then that's coming up with her, and then what else is coming up? She gardens. She used to garden. Do you know her?
I briefly knew her before she left her body, maybe a few months, because we got together really quickly. We met, that few months after we were engaged and a few months after we were married. So like within a 6-month span of knowing each other, we got married. Which is crazy, but
no, it's not crazy. Especially, I mean, this world that we live in, and now this cycle, it's quick. Everything is happening quickly. It's like a quickening. It's even quickening in consciousness, quickening in spirituality, quickening in knowledge, quickening. Everything is happening at a very rapid pace. So it's nothing crazy. You're just aligning yourself with the things that you want to do. If you are happy, then everything is all good. But if you're not happy, then that's the problem. That's the issue. And I know sometimes you feel like there's a trust thing going on between you and him, where in a sense it's like, is he telling me the truth, or did I make the right decision? Hey, only you know best. Only you know best.
Right.
Only you know best, and it's no regret. Go ahead.
Right. I mean, one of my questions was in regards to that relationship. Where is that going? Because I'm to the point where mentally, physically, emotionally is over.
That's so then. See, now you see why they said only if you're happy. You see why they said that. You see why your spirit guide said, listen, hey, if you're happy, then it's all good. But if you're not happy, then you need to do something about it. And that's why they said that. So then the question is that you're not happy. So then the thing is, you gotta go. That's it.
Of outgrowth.
It is an outgrowth. It is an outgrowth.
Yeah.
But
he's not. Yeah.
Yeah. It is, and it's okay. You know, like I said, remember, and that's why I spoke to you about clearing yourself from that old marriage, because it's certain emotions that still resides inside of you that dictates your decision now in finding a mate. You got to cleanse. You know what I'm saying? You got to just clear off old things so that you don't happen to get back into the same situation over and over again. You get married with somebody and then it's like, oh no, this is really not the person that I want to be with. But I'm gonna tell you one thing, my love. If you know for sure that it's time for you to go, you gotta go. As a matter of fact, according to you, you are no longer married. The only reason why you're saying married is because you guys actually had this marriage and you're technically considered his wife, but the mental, the spiritual, and the physical is not there. The Holy Trinity is not there. Therefore, the relationship is not there. And it's okay too.
Right.
And it's okay too, because you can start all over again. And that's why they spoke to me about the emotional eating. Because you're going through certain things. You're going through certain things which dictates the proper food. I mean, not proper food, but the food choices that you're making. And you want to become fulfilled. You want to go through that escapism, is what they said. Remember, I spoke to you about that. So now you're confirming even the marriage, you see. So then there's a lot of shifting that you have to do, or rather other decisions that you have to make in order for you to come at peace with yourself. And again, you know, you have this newborn baby, you have this child that just came into this world, so it is a lot. It is a lot. But hey, your child chose the father, and the child chose you. So look at it like that, and look at it as people come into alignment for two different reasons. One main reason is so that you can learn something from this guy, or you can receive or you can receive a blessing from this guy. Once you have learned or received the blessing from this guy, it's now time for you to go your separate ways. And I always say the people that we come into relationships or intimate relationships with now are the people that we've known in our past life as well. So now we continue, we choose this person again, to fulfill an emotional assignment. So you actually chose your mate to fulfill this emotional assignment, and it's probably the assignment just to bring forth a child. So now that you gave birth to this newborn baby, this son of yours, now okay, that emotional assignment is closed. It's over.
Right.
It's completed.
Yeah, and I think it came the feeling of of everything finished came more after he came.
Oh.
It was like, this is it. I just detached mentally, physically, emotionally, everything from him.
So then that's an awakening. That's a sign of an awakening. You're awakening yourself. That's the signs, one of the signs. And you cannot go against yourself. You're a Leo. You know what I'm saying? You're a Leo. You're very passionate. You're the sun. You're the Christ. That's the Christ energy. You know how Heru the Christ, or rather, and then when we speak about Christ, we speak about Krishna. Christos.
Right.
You see? Right. So you want to go against yourself, and that's why your spirit guide said earlier in this session, stop sacrificing yourself for other people, which you're doing now. To the extent that you sacrifice yourself for other people, you are going to remain in this dark, depressive cloud. This cloud of not knowing. This and then the cloud of not knowing then affects what? Your central nervous system. So you see how one thing is like a domino effect. One thing hits another, the
Right.
other hits another, the other
Right.
hits another, and boom, 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 and it just builds up, builds up, builds up, and then you can't even afford that right now. You have a newborn baby, my love. You can't even afford that.
Right.
How? Do you not believe that a newborn child is very sensitive to the mother's energy?
Yeah, I know that, and I'm trying to keep it away from him, but I don't think I'm being, successful.
Hey, it's a learning experience, my love. Let me tell you something. Like my friend said, you can never learn how to be a mother. You just get put on board. You get what I'm saying? You just it's just an experience. You can never learn how to be. A child is gonna teach you how to be a mother, yes, but you can never just learn how to be. No, you have to go through this experience and then be like, oh yeah, I'm a mother. But in any way, again, just by if you chant, while you holding your child in your arms, or if you just look at things, or rather visualize prosperity, or visualize yourself in paradise, is what they're saying, will help with balancing out the emotions of your child. Anything positive, anything that brings you pleasure, visualize that while holding your baby in your hand, which will combat the emotional distress that you're going through. Again, my love, it's mind over matter. It's all in the mind. It's all in the mind. And that's why the first thing that came up is the central nervous system. It is all in the mind. It's all in the mind. That's it. It's all in the mind. Because sometimes, think about it like this. Say, for example, you get a phone call, a very terrible phone call. Say for example, a boyfriend of yours breaks up with you, and you have family member coming upstairs at your house. You get this call that a boyfriend of yours that you love for 5 years just breaks up with you. So you start to cry. You're devastated. But now But now that family is about to come upstairs, and you don't want them to be in your business. So what do? You shift your energy right away. It happens with us all the time. Mind over matter. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Mind over matter. Even though you got that in your mind while your family and your guest is there, but you don't express it. You don't let it take control. And that's why your father came through and said, take control of your actions. You see how everything is coming into place? Is the dots is connecting? Your father saying this, you see? You have any questions, my love? You haven't asked any questions. You have any questions?
As far as like career-wise and moving on from him, if there's anyone else that I will, connect with to grow with, because that's my whole thing is to find someone I can connect with to grow.
At this particular point, I'm not seeing that. But that doesn't mean that that's not gonna happen, because again, you are the creator of your own reality. But in terms of this is where the problem lies with you, in a sense, because here it is, you're in a relationship, but you're not in a relationship, because holistically you have detached yourself from him. But his spirit still lingers around you. His spirit is still, strong with you. So how can you try to just remove yourself from that if you haven't spiritually cleansed yourself? You have to be pure first before trying to figure out what's the next step. You know what I'm saying? That's just like when they say, you gotta crawl before walking. Yeah.
Right.
And that's why I'm offering you a clearing bath to clear not only this guy, but that old guy from Barbados. That one.
Right.
He's creepy to me.
Wow. That's deep.
It is. No, it is.
But as far as career wise,
what is the question?
if I'm going to go further into what I'm doing right now, or if there's going to be a change.
Give me a second. Let me see what they say. How long you've been here? Been in this place?
From 07.
Oh, 2007. They go
yeah.
2000. Yeah, it's gonna make a change. Yeah, you're gonna make a change. It's gonna be a change. You've been there long enough. But you have to take action, and you can't be scared, to ask for promotions or to move around or to have this opportunity. Like like I tell my mother, like, would you expect things to just fall on your lap? You have to go out there and you have to take action in what you want to do. You have to be passionate. As the Leo that you are, you have to be passionate. You have to go. Again, you're a fire sign. So you better put that fire to your actions so that your reality could be what you want. So, definitely, because you've been there for a very long time, this is what they're saying. This is just the messages that they say to me. She's been there for a very long time. And she does have the opportunities, or the opportunities do hold for her to have more. So again, it's all up to you and the actions that you take to get to where you need to get to.
Okay.
Okay, my love.
Okay. Yep. Deep stuff.
Yeah, it is. Especially that guy. He's creepy.
Wow.
Yeah. What does a 38-year-old? What does a 38 man want to do with a 23?
I have no idea. Thinking back now is like ludicrous.
Yeah.
But, we had a mutual liking for each other, and I connected back with him after breaking up with my other son's father, so it kind of like went really quickly with him.
The same way it went really quickly with this guy.
Yeah.
So then there's a pattern over there, my love. There's a pattern.
Yeah.
There's a pattern going on.
Yep.
Okay. All right, my love. So I definitely, appreciate you. Do you have any questions? I'm sorry.
No, that was pretty much my main. I just needed confirmation basically on, the current situation and, going forward. That was my main, question.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad I was able to successfully help you, and give you closure and guidance with this challenging situation or decision. So you got to do what's best for you. You got to go. You have to go. You just have to separate yourself again. That's it. And then heal. Separate and heal. That's it. Separate, release, let go, heal. Accept it for what it is. That's it. Okay, my love?
Absolutely.
All
thank
right,
you so much.
Oh, thank you. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it if you wasn't on the phone. So I thank you so much. Thank you for the gift in advance. Thank you so much for the gift in advance.
Not a problem.
Okay, my love. As soon as I upload this video, I'll send it to you via inbox or
Okay.
Okay, my love.
Thank you so much.
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, blessings. Bye.